What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Viral on Connect TV. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here, and today we're covering one of the biggest NBA stories in years. LeBron James is officially leaving the Los Angeles Lakers and joining the Philadelphia 76ers. This is a blockbuster move that has completely reshaped the NBA landscape. Let's break it down: what happened, why it happened, and what it means for the league. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Viral here on Connect, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. After spending 8 seasons with the Lakers, LeBron has decided it's time for a new chapter. The 4-time NBA champion will now suit up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Join a talented roster led by Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, along with Jaylen Brown. So that's going to be a unique, dynamic force right there. The move immediately makes Philadelphia one of the top contenders in the Eastern Conference. Even at this stage of his career, LeBron continues to prove he can win at the highest level. Reports indicate LeBron believes Philadelphia gives him another legit championship opportunity to compete for an NBA championship before he retires. What does this mean for the Philadelphia 76ers? This is a franchise-changing acquisition. They now add one of the greatest basketball players of all time to a team that's already built to contend. For the Lakers, the organization enters a new chapter, a new era after LeBron's departure. The focus now shifts to how the Los Angeles Lakers plan to rebuild and remain competitive in the Western Conference. Across the NBA, fans and analysts are already debating whether the 76ers are now the favorite to reach the finals, which they kind of did close. Let's hear what our very own Bob Evans. Bob, take it away.
A move that has sent shockwaves across the NBA. LeBron James is officially headed to the Philadelphia 76ers, ending his unforgettable era with the Los Angeles Lakers. Why did one of basketball's greatest legends make this stunning decision, and what does it mean for Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, the Lakers, and the race for the NBA championship? In this episode of Viral, we break down the blockbuster signing, the biggest winners and losers, and whether Philadelphia has just become the team to beat. Don't miss our complete analysis, fan reactions, and everything you need to know about the move everyone is talking about. That's coming up next, only on Connect TV's Viral.
Thank you, Bob, for that informative insight. Like we said, Bob, let's hear what you people had to say on what people say.
So LeBron signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting LeBron, in my thoughts, to go back to Cleveland and end it, but he's still trying to compete. LeBron trying to go out and get him a championship. That's what he wants. He trying to get number 5. Do I think the Philadelphia 76ers are championship contenders? Yes. Yes. Of course, because if Joel Embiid is at least 60% of Joel Embiid, they gonna win it. But I think even without Joel Embiid, with Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, and all the other pieces, and with LeBron healthy, fully healthy, they can make a run, y'all. They can make a run. I ain't gonna sit up here and hate on it. They can make a run. But I think they're gonna need Joel Embiid, because you're gonna need some size. So it's all predicated on if Joel Embiid, like I said last year, can stay healthy and stay off the floor.
LeBron has officially signed to the 76ers. Oh my God, a lot of y'all lost bread, bruh. You don't know how many people lost bread. I told y'all that man was not going to Miami. Don't fall for that fake YouTube stuff. Man, I ain't gonna lie, congratulations to everybody that was on Kalshi that put that bread. Cause I think 76ers, only 8% of people betted that the 76ers was gonna get him, bro. I know y'all made that bag. Oh my God. I knew he was going to the 76ers when I found out that he was hanging out with each individual main player, bro. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, that man's going to the 76ers. Every LeBron fan is about to become a 76ers fan. The parlays are gonna look immaculate. Bread is gonna be amazing.
Okay, to explain the LeBron James decision to go to Philly for the Hot Girls, this is basically like the girl who is single for the first time in 8.5 years, trying to decide which of her newfound hoes she wants to go visit on a long weekend from work, right? And it's her first time out there in 8.5 years, so she's taking her time to make a decision. And she's deciding between her hometown boyfriend, everybody's been waiting for her to get back together with, because they know that once she dates her next guy, she's really settling down for marriage. So this is an important decision, right? Her hometown bae that everyone wants her to get back with, the one that got away, or maybe her Miami ting ting, or her Miami ting ting, where it was a little bit toxic at the end there, but it was really good. It was really hot when it was hot. You know what I'm saying? Very Miami. Yes, they could go back and mend fences over there, or an older boyfriend, the Golden State boyfriend, her older boyfriend that lives in San Francisco, you know, tried and true. Everyone usually has a pretty good experience dating them, but it's like, do I want to be with an older guy? And instead of all of these options that, you know, she's texting the group chat about and she's talking to, I mean, even Miami, man, she literally accidentally reposted one of his pictures onto her story, telling the whole world that she was interested in him. And instead of all of these options that she's been talking to her homegirls in the group chat about and reposting on her story accidentally about, she goes with some random guy from Philly she has never told you about. She starts dating. She pop out, full-blown hard launch. Not a soft launch, not nothing, not a whisper. Full-blown hard launch with this Philly dude that she ain't never told y'all about. Girl, I don't even know you like cheesecakes. What the hell? You gonna marry a man from Philly? We've never even seen you in Philly. Have you ever even visited Philly? So yeah, that's what's happening here. I don't know what this is about, but LeBron did say in his statement that this is his final decision, and he signed a 2-year deal. So it seems to be that next year is our last year with LeBron. Please kiki with me in the comments about what you think about this decision, because I'm lost.
LeBron James is trying to farm a championship ring while taking as little criticism as possible. As I'm sure you've seen, LeBron has signed with the 76ers on a $4 million salary, and now their starting lineup is absolutely stacked. Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, LeBron James, Jaylen Brown, and Joel Embiid. If they are healthy, they are one of the title favorites, no doubt. It is clear at this point of his career, LeBron is trying to ring chase, but he knew he couldn't go to either the Spurs, the Thunder, or the Knicks because he would be crucified for that decision. They treat him like Kevin Durant going to the Warriors. They'd say you're just trying to make a super team, and he would have taken a lot of criticism. But he knows by going to the 76ers, a team that only made it to the second round last year, he wouldn't receive nearly as much hate for it. But at the same time, being in the Eastern Conference, his title odds are probably near where they would be if he went to the Knicks or the Spurs or the Thunder. They're going to be probably the third or fourth favorite to win it all. And I'm not even hating on LeBron for this decision. I would do the same exact thing. I would also be chasing rings by not going to the Spurs or Thunder, but going to the next best option. This also confirms to me that if the Knicks did not win the finals last year, I think LeBron would have went to the Knicks. While this is great for the 76ers, they're going to have one of the best starting fives in the whole NBA. LeBron's on a $4 million salary. Great for them. All I got to say is all this just to try and take down Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. Good luck, LeBron. Good luck, Philly. Good luck to the rest of the league because the Knicks are going back-to-back. In fact, they're going to three-peat and four-peat because we count the NBA Cup as a real championship. We're going to three-peat in December with the Cup and four-peat in June with the NBA Finals. Go Knicks. LeBron, we don't care about you in Philly.
What type of bullshit is this? LeBron James has officially decided to sign with the Philadelphia 76ers, and he will be playing on a 2-year $8 million contract. And you're probably thinking the same thing I was. $8 million? He only took $8 million for 2 years? He says that he does not care about the money and that he truly believes he can make the 76ers a championship team and wants to win a championship with them. Obviously, he does not need the money. He's LeBron James. But who would have ever thought that he would have signed with the 76ers? This is one of the last teams I ever would have thought he would have played for. And I'm pretty sure it's safe to say these are his last 2 years in the NBA. I thought he was only going to play for 1 more at the most, but he said he's going to give us 2 more years of everything he has in his tank. And you got to think, if he's only willing to take $8 million, he's got to be going for another championship. It only makes sense. He doesn't care about the money. He just wants to win at this point.
I'm going to say something you're going to think I'm crazy, and I truly believe this. If LeBron joined the Philadelphia 76ers, this is the best starting five he's ever had, easily. But if you're talking quality lineup, Tyrese Maxey, All-NBA, Edgecombe, ascending rocket ship. Joel Embiid, Hall of Famer MVP. Jaylen Brown, All-NBA.
Practicing championship happens every day, but trusting the process more than anything. I think you trust the process of actually getting to that
Well, like we said, social media exploded as one of the announcements. Some fans are calling this one of the biggest free agent signings ever, while others eager to see whether LeBron can capture one more championship before ending his legendary career. One thing is absurd. One matchup featuring the Philadelphia 76ers just became must-watch basketball. All right, what do you think about LeBron James joining the Philadelphia 76ers? Was this the right move, or should he have stayed with the Lakers? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't never miss the latest sports news right here on Connect TV's Viral. I've been your host, Kendrick Dixon, and we'll see you later.